but it's not true. And the truth is that I stopped doing Vimgolf quite a little bit of time ago. It was actually 5 months, I guess. The reason is I do a lot of it. It's really fun, you know, you learn, etc. But it's, gosh, it's a time sucker. I mean, it's the ultimate nuclear time sucking weapon of mass destruction. You know? And so I really had to stop because also it becomes addictive, you know. And you know, it's like online gaming. And I have 2 kids actually, so that's the truth. And so I'm a little bit rusty, but I will try anyway. And I also prepared a couple of simple challenges to get it right. And the other thing I have to say, after a lot of Vimgolf, is that actually it's not true that if you are good at Vimgolf, you are good at Vim. The reason is that Vimgolf needs to be a standard place to play. You cannot have plugins, basically. Why? Because if someone has a plugin, he can do it in much less keys, you know, and so they have to level up, you know, get it the same for everyone. And that means they don't use plugins. It's in the Vim RC that you can enable plugins. And that means that you just have basic Vim. And that's it. But Vim is quite a low level tool, because you just, you know, you can move in the text and by a line, and it's really low level. There's no abstraction. The abstraction is done by the plugins, which help you think in more high, you know, ways. So, and that means that Vim, as it is really low level, and that means that solutions are really low level. It's much like, you know, hacking the machine code. So you can use tricky machine codes that most of the people just can't think of. And they look scary also, and ugly sometimes. I think if everyone has, you know, maybe anybody has developed games, probably they do that a lot. So like rolling loops and stuff like that. You know. And that's a lot of these tricks in Vimgolf. So that's it. Okay, so. You will find out, okay, the tricks are interesting anyway, because you can use it, you can learn it, you can, but it's not always easy to get in your fingers, you know, muscle memory, because they're quite weird, not really human. Okay. So when I'm doing Vimgolf, oh, you are 4, okay, what are you doing? I'm just trying for a lot of hours, basically. And in the end, I could have a solution that's maybe 10 characters and tell you how beautiful it is. It was just elegant, you know. It came to my mind in a second because Vim is so nice, but it's not that way. I started with 25 or maybe 30 wrong solution, and then I tried to get it right, maybe even 40, and then start applying tricks. And also, I have to say another thing, and that's maybe probably the best part of this thing, because I know this information. That's just me that know that, because I did a lot of Vimgolf. If you want to see really good solutions, you want to give a peek at the work of a genius, you should look at the work of a user, which is, I think it's his first by now. It's called Udioika, like Urtica, Dioika, it's kind of plant, I think.
Finnish.
And he's a genius. I mean, he started to play like maybe, I don't know, less than a year ago. And it started going back, starting from the challenges at the beginning. And it was just like beating every I mean, because the evolution of a challenge is that someone finds a solution, then you look at it. You can do, you maybe do a worse solution, but you can see actually the solution that are just 1 or 2 keys away. And you look at it, and then you try to, you know, work over it, and then you get a better one, and there's kind of, you know, race. But after months, he came in and started just, you know, nap on. First, and I was trying to compete in the beginning, but it was not possible. I spoke to him on Twitter, and I think he's an American guy. One of that, it's a freak. He doesn't want to anyone to know his name. I tried to invite him here because I was planning to do a Vim day in Italy, but I was not really into that. So go to his page profile. You will see a lot of solutions. First in your rank for every challenge.
I think it was second once.
Yeah. And just look at them because he's pretty incredible. He's really good at spotting alien solutions.